This video is for what have you learnt about technologies from the process of constructing the product. Okay, so for our main task, my group and I used a variety of different technologies that would help in the recording. This consisted of learning all of the different ways that all the different pieces of hardware and software could be used for each purpose. So the main piece of kit that we used was this recording studio, and this was to piece the whole set together and was originally used in the prelim task. That's when we first came to it. The way in which I was able to edit the main clip was using software called Adobe Audition. The program was used because it's a professional piece of sound editing software and it offers all tools needed to make a radio news show. I learnt many different techniques whilst using the software, such as using Edit View and Multi-Track View, as Edit View is more suitable for editing the track and Multi-Track View is more for sequencing. And I use these because the sounds need to be normalised and small parts of the clips could be cut out and saved into a single audio file in Edit View. Now, the microphone in the studio here, this was originally used in prelim, but it wasn't used in the main task because we didn't have a purpose for it. It could only be used in this studio, which is why it wouldn't be suitable for the news me and my group was doing, because obviously we was outside. So instead we used one of these rifle microphones, if I can get it. These are small and portable condenser microphones. It utilises phantom power, and it's connected to, when we went out we connected it to this dictaphone here. So this is the dictaphone we used, using an XLR to male jack. That's the XLR. That's the XLR. That's the male jack lead, which connects into here, connects into the dictaphone, and that's what we used when we was out recording. So this means that we was able to go out and record in public. And this was essential, the microphone, because the quality of recording that's on the dictaphone wouldn't be suitable for a radio show. Now, recording is good if it works, and to ensure that it most definitely was working, I used a pair of these standard headphones that just we use in the studio. And this allowed feedback from the audio that was being recorded, and it was done to ensure that all of the sound levels on the initial recording were correct and audible, and that the quality was originally high, and it prevented the recording from having like a distorted sound or being too quiet, or even at worst not even recorded, which some people have run into troubles with doing, because the microphone has to be turned on, and if it isn't then those sounds being picked up. So the only way we can do this is monitoring it through the headphones. Now, it was good that we did this because we realised that some of the recording levels needed to be adjusted during recording, either being too loud or too quiet, and it just depends on how it was initially came out, so we just tuned it in with the microphone. Alright, I also used these flip cams. I'm not at the moment, I'm recording on my phone, but this was used for some of the video recording. These are high quality video cameras, and they've got this small flip out USB connector on top, and they're quite small and they're compact, they're really nice. And I use these because of the reasons that I've just said. The high quality video is preferred, and the flip USB connector allowed an easy transfer to the computer so the data could be transferred easily. Now this is a squirrel. It's more officially known as a wind jammer, and it does just that. It basically jams wind. It's used to prevent wind from distorting the audio and interrupting any sort of unintentional sound in the clip. None of the recording I did was done outside, so it wasn't really needed, but however, the smaller sponge windscreen was used in all the recordings. This is simply used because when we're out and recording, it prevents pops and hisses in vocals when you're saying P's, and it might pick up on the microphone and become a bit distorted, so this just prevents any unpleasant sounds. They can't really be intentionally prevented by people when they're speaking, so it just helps to give the highest possible outcome of quality of recording. And that's mainly all of the equipment that was used, and throughout the design stages we learnt how to use all the equipment and learnt all the different techniques that could be used with them.